Hi guys, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are well. This is the perfect example when it comes to like whatever God has for you is for you. And whenever the enemy tries to dig a pit for you, the enemy will fall into the very pit they dug for you. And this is why you have to always continue to be humble. You have to always continue to stay upright no matter what. And do not give people what they want, okay? They want to prove you as arrogant, aggressive, whatever it is, right? Do not give people what they want. Because listen, the Lord said some things to me. He said to me yesterday, they're bothered. And this morning, He said, it's time. These are the two things. It's time. A shift took place. When I heard it's time this morning, I was actually cleaning out my car and I stood up like this and I was like, God, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And I'm just wiping the seat and I knew a shift has taken place. This is a shift for restoration. This is a shift for restoration and for promotion. Okay? The Lord led me to the book of Esther. I want to tell you something. In the book of Esther, right? You know, you guys know the story about Esther, how she was an orphan and, you know, the king favored her. She married the king. She became a queen, right? Haman was, like a really close servant of the king's. The king really honored Haman, okay? And there was a time where the king even honored Haman again around Mordecai, but Mordecai did not bow to Haman. Mordecai did not budge. Haman would try to do things to get under Mordecai's skin, to intimidate Mordecai, but Mordecai did not budge. Mordecai did not bow to Haman. Mordecai didn't do any of that. Mordecai was unbothered, okay? Like, if you want to know someone in the Bible who's unbothered, Mordecai was unbothered, okay? He was unbothered. So the fact that Mordecai was so unbothered, that is what actually bothered Haman. That is what led Haman to, go home and start complaining about him and start boasting about the honor the king gave him and all that type of stuff. And then once he was complaining about Mordecai because he was the only one that didn't bow down to him, right, that got under his skin, that triggered his spirit, that's when Haman's wife was like, okay, why don't you get a pole and set it up to get Mordecai impaled on it? So basically his own wife was setting him up to do something very distraught, right? And when Haman decided he was going to try to get the Jews killed and try to get Mordecai impaled on a pole, you have to remember that at some point in the book of Esther, Esther actually found out what Haman was going to do. And Haman had no idea that Esther knew what he was planning. Haman had no idea that Esther knew what he was planning, right? And because Esther did not let it be known until it was the right timing, right? Haman went this whole time thinking that nobody knows what he's planning. However, Mordecai knew what he was planning and Esther knew what he was planning because Esther had already told her people, hey, go fast and everything like that, right? And Esther had already made a request to the king and said, okay, we're going to meet again and then I will present my request to you when we meet again. So remember, Haman got all excited thinking that, him going to that banquet dinner with Esther and the king, he thought it was going to be something to like honor him basically. And then he thought that that's when he was going to set up Mordecai and get Mordecai impaled on the pole, not realizing that's actually when Esther's going to present her request and Esther's going to make it be known that she knows what Haman has plotted against the Jews and he was going to be the one impaled, right? So the point of me saying all this is, okay, you are about to be promoted. You are about to be restored. It is time. It is time. Whoever this is for, it is time, okay? And let me tell you something. Many of you who this resonates with, okay, or it could be one person that resonates with this, but you're going to know this word is for you. You had an enemy that was doing something, okay, plotting your death or plotting your downfall in the workplace, trying to block your promotion, trying to block your elevation, right? However, the person that God, right, has brought in your life that is going to be a blessing to you, that person is aware of this particular person. this person that's trying to sabotage you, they don't know that the person that's supposed to bless you is aware. So they think they're getting away with it. They think they're plotting, but what they don't understand is the person that is supposed to promote you and bless you, that God is going to use to promote you and bless you, that person is already aware of this enemy's plot and schemes. You see what I'm saying? And what this enemy does not know is they've actually dug the pit for themselves. So you are actually going to be promoted, restored in front of this enemy. Okay, remember, Mordecai is blessed because Esther is blessed. You see what I'm saying? And because Esther and Mordecai, they're connected, they're related, right? So Mordecai is blessed because Esther is blessed, and Esther's the queen. So Esther's obviously gonna look out for Mordecai because Mordecai's been there for her since she was young. You see what I'm saying? It's that same concept with you. There is someone in your life because you are connected to them, because you are associated with them. When they receive their breakthrough, I said breakthrough. When they receive their breakthrough, when they receive their promotion, you're also going to receive your promotion. However, there was people that was trying to fight to take your promotion, to take your spotlight, to take what it is that God has for you. They were fighting for it. They were fighting for it, and they were plotting against you. But what they didn't understand is the very person that God is using to bless you already knows about this person's plot and scheme. And it's going to be revealed. Okay? Nobody can block and nobody can stop what God has for you. Whatever God says is according to his will for your life. As long as you're obedient, as long as you're faithful and you are upright, you're doing the right thing, no one can block it. Nobody can block it. Okay? So continue to be upright. Whoever this is for, it is time. You are about to be promoted. You are about to receive a breakthrough. And your breakthrough, again, it's basically because you are connected and associated with someone who has some sort of authority position, or who has some sort of like breakthrough. Like the person that's receiving a breakthrough, you're receiving your breakthrough through that person. Okay, so it's because of your connection with that person, your association. But that enemy that was trying to set you up, that was trying to plot against you, that enemy has been found out, and that enemy is going to fall into the very pit that they dug for you. Okay, I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.